Thank you for meeting us in Hull for the interview today. I wanted to start the interview today basically with a small introduction, just your name, explain why you chose your name, where you come from, where you grew up, what you do. Obviously you're an artist, talk to us about that, introduce yourself basically.
So yeah, I go by the name of Snoozy. The reason why I got my name is because in high school I was pretty much either on time or like 2 minutes, 5 minutes late in high school all the time. So like, and the reason why I
in the morning late, you mean?
Yeah, in the morning pretty much. And the reason why I was like that is because I would snooze a lot basically. So it got
so
people
stuck to you.
Yeah, it stuck to me. And while I was researching like how can I name myself, I had the name Snoozy in mind, but I wasn't sure about it. But then when I googled the name Snoozy, it said the definition is somebody who is calm, but once you get to know them, like they have like this amazing personality basically.
Okay, so, like they're kind of close to themselves a little bit, Joe?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. That's cool. That's a dope name.
And also, when I rap, I sound like I just woke up from a nap. So
for that deep voice.
Yeah,
I get it. That's a dope origin for the name too.
Yeah, thank you.
So basically, you're a young artist. You're from Ottawa. Young new artist. So talk to us about how you got introduced to the rap game. How you just told us how you found your name. Were you already rapping when you got your name, or did you have a name before that, or?
Nah, but I kind of always knew how to rap because I would always like rap battle in high school.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of local rappers that went to the same high school as me.
Okay.
So I would always freestyle and stuff for fun.
Name some of the rappers that went to high school with you.
Cortez, Nova.
There's GK too.
GK. Lido, he went for a while.
Yeah. You got a song with GK right now. It's at like 30K views on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. Live-ish.
That's your most viewed right now.
Yes.
So young dude on the come up, basically 30K is kind of locally starting to get there. We dropped a video too. It's at 16K right now in 2 months. So that's
jealous.
Yeah. So you started rapping just in rap battles in high school, and did you have plans to actually start rapping for real, or it just came to you?
At first I didn't really like. I love hip hop. Yeah. It's always been a part of my life, but. I didn't really want to become like a rapper first, but then things started happening in my life, and I won a contest. Basically, it's called a slam. It's like a poetry stuff.
Okay.
And when I win it, and people said, "Oh, you should start rapping. You start rapping." I was like, you know what? Maybe I can do it. And I gave it a try. People liked it, and here I am now.
Okay. So that's how you got started. Did you find like a studio when you started rapping? How did you start writing your own songs?
In my room for fun. I started rapping, not rapping, but writing stuff on paper.
Just by yourself, like literally, like you just grabbed a piece of paper?
No, I had a beat to it, of course. On YouTube, I would find like beats on YouTube.
Okay. And
then of course when I met people and they said, "Yo, go to that studio or that studio," and then I went there and recorded my songs.
So that's how you started, basically. And what was your musical influence in life? What brought you to like love music?
I'm a big fan of old school. But I mix both of them. So when it comes to influence, I'll say Tupac, Big Pun, DMX, huge influence, Nas.
So that's the artist that influenced you, but in your personal life, like did you have somebody in your family that made music, that was a fan of, like a big fan that showed music to you or something?
Yeah, I got some family members, like they listen to rap, but they're not musicians. They just listen to it, and they listen to like Haitian music and like reggae music, Jamaican music, and a bunch of stuff. Okay,
so basically that's what developed your ear for music and your love for it. So what would be like some specific artists that would play in your house or around you? Do you remember some?
Yeah, I remember Bow Wow when I was a kid.
Bow Wow?
Yeah. When I was a kid, he was like on the corner.
From yourself? You were playing Bow Wow or someone around you?
It would pretty much just play on TV.
Okay, everywhere, Bow Wow. So Bow Wow was a big thing back in the day.
Yeah, exactly. So on BT, Bow Wow, and then Lil Wayne came up with like Lil Jon, Sean Paul.
Yeah.
Aaliyah, DMX, a bunch of people just
Okay.
came up. You know,
Yeah, a
like
bunch of
MTV and
classics
stuff.
music,
It would play like Eminem too.
Okay.
I would listen to him. Like just a bunch of artists like on
Yeah.
TV
Well,
that
they
would
were
play.
kind of all superstars at that time.
Exactly, exactly.
Okay. So that's how you started to like music. So now, what do you listen to right now? Like, what's in your playlist right now?
My playlist, I would say it's Dave East,
Dave
Jaron
East?
Benton, Hobson.
Since that's your top 3, you think?
Top 3, I would have to think about it. He's at least top 5, like
Okay.
influence.
But I'm saying like on your playlist right now, like what gets played for you right
okay,
now?
for me.
Like your top 3.
My top 3, shit. That's the thing. Like I don't listen to what I mean is like I listen to a bunch of artists like at the
Okay.
same time to like get inspired.
Okay, because I get sometimes like a pass where I just like maybe some new album comes out and I just listen to this for like 2 weeks, you know,
Okay,
and maybe
okay, yeah,
one or
feel
2
you.
new albums or some shit like that, you know.
Yeah.
You're not like that. You just mix it up all the time.
I mix it up. Like
Okay.
I don't have a
I
top
get
3,
you.
maybe top
Okay.
10, but not top
So
3.
let's come back to basically your career. What would be like your favorite song or a song you say to someone who hasn't heard your music to go listen to you know get into Snoozy's music? Like your
song that
favorite
they
song you wrote, basically,
favorite
or
song I
something
wrote?
like that. Something you feel like you know you hit what you wanted to do.
I'll say Chasing and Jealous. Those are like those top 2
Yeah,
songs.
Jealous, which is the song we shot
Yeah.
at 16K views in 2 months, which is pretty
Mm-hmm.
good. So okay, so Jealous or Chasing?
Chasing.
You have a video for Chasing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So, okay, did you ever work with local artists on some music?
Yes, I did. Like you said, GK, Habib's. I worked with Black Scent and who else? OTG Stiffy. And
Out of Ottawa?
yes, a lot from Ottawa. And yeah, that's pretty much it so far.
Okay.
Like I got new featurings in the like.
How did you get in contact with these artists?
Well,
I know everyone's got like a specific story, but is it like majorly through DM, or they just heard your music, they reached out to you, you reached out to them?
Well, they reached out because you know like GK. I met him in high school.
Okay.
So I made the song with him, and later on with the song we performed in Ottawa.
Oh, really?
So I made contact with a bunch of local rappers,
okay.
and the
I
ones
see.
I like, you know, we just bonded and did the songs.
Okay. And did you, what do you look for in an artist to collaborate with him?
Creativity. You have to be creative. You have to
Okay.
stand out, and lyricism. Like if you can impress me lyrically, like I want to work with you.
Okay, so that's your 2 big points?
Yeah.
Cool, that's cool. So, what artists do you want to work with locally that you haven't yet?
In Ottawa, I'll say NMT Nico and Nino so far.
Nino? Okay,
Yeah.
still haven't worked with Nino. Nino's really hard.
Yeah.
I don't know NMT Nico?
Yeah.
I don't know him though.
You don't know him,
No.
but yeah, he's really good. He's a really good
He's
freestyler.
rapping?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll check that out then.
Yeah,
is
you
he
should.
is he kind of known, or is he new?
Yeah, he's pretty much known in Ottawa. Yeah.
Okay, I'll check that out then. Okay, and that's all locally. And what would be like your dream artist to work with, like any artist?
Do I have to mention one or like a lot?
You have multiple? Give us a top 3. If you
Top
have
3?
multiple.
Top 3, I'll say Dave East, Nas. That'll be like, you know, like if I work with Nas, people will like just have to respect me if I do it.
Yeah.
And they're not rappers, but like a song with Gorillas will be dope.
Okay.
Like just the creativity and all that, because
Okay.
they did it with rappers before, so it'll be like a good
Okay.
achievement.
So you like New York rap, basically?
Yeah.
That's what I sense. Okay. So that's your top 3. You don't have more?
Yeah, I do have more.
Okay. You can give like 5.
5.
Do you have like something like R&B or something like you have like a artist you like that's way out of like the hip hop world or something like that you want to collaborate with? Gorillaz is kind of that, but something like you don't have like a disco artist you want to
A
work
disco
with or something
artist?
wild?
Actually, no. R&B maybe Sean Paul, and that's it.
Okay.
Or maybe like some Jamaican like artists.
Okay.
But yeah.
That's it for music. You were telling me earlier too. You were looking to drop a project this year or later. You don't have a date yet, but you were telling me tell them about the title and everything.
Yeah. So basically, I'll make like an album called Only Child. So it's based around the fact that I'm an only child, living with the struggle of having like a single mom.
Okay.
And basically being unique.
Okay, that's
so
really
I'll mix a bunch of stuff and
really dope concept. Okay, so that's coming later this year. You just dropped the track I'm Okay, which is on YouTube right now?
Yeah, YouTube and all of the platforms.
All the streaming platforms? Okay, that's cool. So anything you want to add? Or that's out? Like that's it for the music, the new music you have?
The music? Yeah, that's pretty much it for the music.
Okay.
I have, yeah.
So we'll keep looking for the Only Child album, and that's it. And I wanted to talk about your page, Snoozy Media, basically, which is an IG page. You got a YouTube channel too, which basically is like a promotion tool for local artists.
Yeah.
And underground artists. So talk about that a little. What made you start this, and like your concept of videos, what you do on the page and everything. So let's start with like what made you start it, and what gave you that idea to make a little page to promote like local and underground artists.
Well, basically the reason why I created that page is because there's many hip hop pages in IG and YouTube too, but I felt like they were being biased a lot. So it was always the same artists that like they would put, and some of them have clout already, and if you want to get promoted, you would have to like pay a bunch of like money for just to get like on their story or whatever. And like not all rappers like have like scamming money or like drug money to like pay that shit all the time, you know. So I'm like, you know, let's make my own page to promote people that are actually good, you know, not just people that like get dick right all the time.
That's for sure. So what do you do on the IG page?
Well, I pretty much just promote any rappers that I feel is dope and deserve a chance to like be known. So basically you do like a short video of top 5 of verses or songs of the artist that you love, or do you contact the artist to ask him what you want to put on the video? I contact the artist to say like I'm making a video for you, but I pretty much just listen to all your songs. And I check, like, I talk to other people too. Okay. And pretty much the ones with like good lyricism, good beats or whatever, like I make a top 5 with it. Okay. So have you gotten in contact with some artists that you wanted to through that? Did you end up working with some artists that you made a video for that you weren't necessarily in contact before? Like, did it lead to you creating some music with someone that you wanted to? On the way,
it's on the way.
Yeah, like.
Can we know with who?
Stefan Kai.
Okay.
Well, basically, his name is just Kai.
Yeah, and I seen you did some videos on Nino and A.K.A. and that whole crew.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Nino.
So did it lead to getting in contact with Nino and everything? Yeah. Okay. So maybe some music with Nino in the future, that would be super hard, especially if he's on the hook with his R&B side. That's fire. Yeah, that's crazy. So in ending, basically, I wanted to ask you for if you had any advice to give new artists and young people that, you know, maybe want to start a music career or want to do music as a hobby, or you know, give some advice how you started and some motivation.
Yeah, I have pretty much 2 things to say. So first thing is do your homework. And homework, I don't mean like with school and stuff, but like if you want to be a rapper, study rappers, what made them succeed, what made them not succeed. Study the history of hip hop, learn how to like freestyle, how to rap fast, and just pretty much master the fact that you want to be a rapper. That's amazing. Before you start. So like when you actually start, that's what I did. So when I actually start, nobody was like, yo, your shit is trash. They were like, oh, okay, you're good compared to like other people in the city. Okay. And the other tip is just be yourself, bro. Like, look at me. I don't have chains and stuff. Like, I don't even wear my do-rag properly and stuff. So I have like my own character. And if people like it, they'll like it. Exactly. So you try to stand out.
Stay
a little
genuine,
bit.
basically.
Yeah, genuine, be unique, basically, because nobody else can be you but you. You
exactly.
know? So,
and now it's so many rappers and music artists in the world. It's so much of them that being unique is basically the only way. You know.
Exactly. So
in
like,
the '90s, people were faking to be tough and be like from rough neighborhoods, but now you can be Lil Yachty. You know.
exactly, like don't just copy paste your favorite rapper, because people would see that as soon as you hear the song. You've seen them, like as soon as you hear it, you'll be like, oh, you're the Baby fan, you're Lil Nas X fan, or whoever. Like you can tell who is copying who just by their personality and how they rap, basically. So just have your own flow, try to develop your own style and stuff, and people will like it, basically.
So great advice, man, and we'll leave finishing on that.
Thank you.
All right, that's it.
That's it.